All right, Steve. It was a very good win on the weekend. There's no way around it. Beating the champions here at home. You must be pleased with that this week.
Yeah, we're over the moon. Really, really good 5 points and a performance to go with the result. So it's a really, really pleasing day. I think what's really important we do recognise though is that Saturday was never going to define our season or Saracens' season. It was just about winning on the day, and as I said, fortunately we were able to do that. But we did that last season, and obviously we came unstuck in the final. So we're not naive enough to think that result on the weekend means anything more than just a good 5 points. We're very, very conscious that this weekend is going to be equally as tough, and what comes 3 or 4 months down the line will play out as it will. Having said all that, we were over the moon to get a really, really special performance.
And you're right, the word performance there is important because it was almost a complete performance from minute one. We were at the blocks and at them and didn't give them a break all match. That must be so pleasing for you.
Yeah, we felt most aspects of the game were good. So our attack, our defence, our set piece, our kick game all functioned pretty well. But I said this after the game, as good as those areas were, the most exciting bit was that we still felt there was room for improvement and room for development. So yeah, again, really, really pleased, but we're not naive enough again to think that we can't continue to improve, and that's exactly what we'll push to do. And I think everyone in this environment feels exactly the same.
Well, then looking ahead, Bristol are here this weekend. It's West Country derby down the M5. Yeah. What are you expecting them to bring? They've had a bit of a mixed season so far, but they've got a strong squad. Yeah,
if it's anything like the games we played against them last season, it's going to be immensely tough. Bizarrely, we played them on 2 consecutive Saturdays down here in the last regular season game and then the semi-final, and both of those games could very, very conceivably have gone either way. So we're expecting the same thing this weekend. I think they are an unbelievably good attacking team. They have areas of the field where they seem to be able to do things that other teams in the league don't be able to do. So we're going to have to be right on our mettle defensively this weekend to get a result. That doesn't mean that they're not a tough team to have a battle against up front. They absolutely are. And there's other elements of their game that are really, really strong. But when I see them, I see an attacking DNA running through them. And as I said, if you're not right on your mettle defensively against them, they have the ability to cut you up. So that's why we've got to be good this weekend.
Looking at the team sheet for the weekend, Maisie's got a bit of a knock, so she's missing this weekend. But Tricky comes in and what a lot of experience she brings to the squad. So you must be pleased. There's some consistency coming together here as well.
Yeah, disappointed for Maisie because obviously she missed the Sale game because of 20 selection, which obviously we were over the moon with. She came back in for the Saracens game and played exceptionally well, and then obviously she misses this weekend with a slight knock to her shoulder. But where we are immensely fortunate is that means Tricky comes into the team and Gabby Semth comes onto the bench. So again, we don't see a drop in quality there, which again just shows the value of having a really strong, deep squad, which we've certainly got. So great that Tricky will get an opportunity because she's been playing really well before Christmas, and good to see Gabby on the bench because she'll bring real quality off the bench.
And just a quick note on the crowd that we had here on the weekend. They were as vocal as ever. It's really some atmosphere when you play a centre back. Yeah,
it feels like we're building a bit of a following, which is really good for really special for the women's team down here to get that. I said it in an interview last year. I had a conversation with a guy in the crowd that had never been to a game last year, and the fact that he'd come out and made the effort and brought his kids down to the game, I thought was really special. And it feels like there's several other people doing that same thing. They're having a crack at it. They seem to be really enjoying it, and hopefully if we can continue to perform at that level, they'll continue to come back, and hopefully a few more. But I've always said it's not just the numbers, it's the amount of noise that they make that makes it so special. And I would ask that they come and do it again this weekend because it does make a real difference.
Well, thank you so much for doing this. Best luck.
Cheers.